Once again, another reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that is if you are entering the stadium, please move in toward the center and fill up single and unoccupied seats. We are expecting thousands of people this morning, and we want to make sure there's room for everyone. Umbrellas, balloons, glitter, rice, and confetti are not permitted in the stadium. No chewing gum or tobacco is allowed in the stadium. If you have not already disposed of it, please dispose of it in the proper waste receptacle. Please watch the curb when stepping up or stepping down on the bleachers, and please keep this in mind when leaving the stadium following the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to California State University, Monterey Bay's 26th annual commencement. We are delighted to have all of you on campus. We greatly appreciate your participation. All of us at CSU Monterey Bay share your pride in the accomplishments of the graduates whom we celebrate today. To ensure this is a great day for the graduates, we ask that you now please clear the aisles, take your seats, and listen to a few more announcements before the ceremony begins. We have arranged for a team of professional photographers to take pictures of each participant crossing the stage. The graduates will receive proofs and may choose to purchase photos, so let your graduates know if you want copies for your own memory books. You are, of course, welcome to take pictures, but please do not approach the stage during the ceremony. There will be plenty of time after the ceremony for picture taking. Also, on behalf of all the other people here today, we kindly request that you not stand in the aisles and block the view of others. Umbrellas, balloons, glitter, rice, and confetti are not permitted in the stadium. If you have signs or posters, please hold them up only briefly to cheer your favorite grad and then lower them so you don't block the view of those around you. Please watch the curbs when stepping up or stepping down the bleachers. All stairways must remain clear at all times. If you are standing on white paint or between rows of white chairs and are not moving right now, you are violating this rule. Please don't stand on the field and do not walk up to the commencement platform at any time during the ceremony. The pitch is closed to all foot traffic. Please do not approach the pitch. Please remain in the stands. The gravel area in front of the field house is designated as a safe dispersal area. In case of an emergency, please remain in your seats until directed to head to the safe dispersal area. Please do not stand or sit in these areas except in the case of an emergency. If you have been saving seats and your guests have not arrived, please give those seats up now so other guests can sit there. At the end of the ceremony, the faculty and graduates will leave the stage area and walk toward the west end of the stadium. Please allow them to exit the staging area completely before wishing them congratulations. Once the ceremony is over, you may exit from the middle and both ends of the bleacher sections. Please do not leave your seat until the ceremony is over and the event staff indicates that it is time to exit. And once again, thank you all for being here to celebrate California State University, Monterey Bay's 26th annual commencement, and the ceremony will begin in just a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the stadium, please welcome the graduating class of 2022. Now entering the stadium, the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Cinematic Arts and Technology. And now entering Human Communication. Stadium Global Studies. Now entering music. Entering the stadium, psychology. Stadium, Spanish language and Hispanic culture. celebration.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Sam Robinson, Chair of the Academic Senate here at California State University, Monterey Bay. As University Marshal, I am pleased to declare this 26th commencement is now in session, and I welcome you to this special occasion. You did it! In recognition of the diversity of our community and our audience, we would like to extend this welcome in other languages.
Bienvenidos, bienvenidas y bienvenides a la 26ª ceremonia de graduación de la Universidad Estatal de la Bahía de California.
第26回カリフォルニア州立大学モントレー米校の卒業式を迎え、卒業生並びにご父兄の皆様に心からお祝い申し上げます。
Chào mừng tất cả các quý vị quan khách và phụ huynh đến tham dự buổi lễ ra trường lần thứ 26 tại Đại học California State University ở Monterey Bay. Chúc quý vị một buổi ra trường thật vui, thật thành công. Xin cảm ơn.
Merhaba, California State Üniversitesi Monterey Bay 26. Seremonilerine hoş geldiniz.
Thank you. Please stand for the national anthem, which will be sung by Miss Symphony Constant, who is graduating in music.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight glass gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I'm sad to inform you that President Ochoa tested positive for COVID last night and will be unable to lead today's ceremony. He has delegated his authority to CSUMB Provost Catherine Kontarjev, who will instead lead today's commencement ceremony. Please welcome Provost Kontarjev.
Thank you, Dr. Robinson. Please be seated. I'm Catherine Kontarjev, Provost of California State University, Monterey Bay, and I join Dr. Robinson in welcoming you all here today. In addition to our graduates and their families, we also welcome many distinguished guests and members of our university community, and we are deeply grateful for your participation. California State University, Monterey Bay resides on the indigenous homeland of the Esselen people, also known as Carmelino, Monterey Band, and Rumsen. It is on the rich homeland of the Esselen where CSU Monterey Bay not only thrives as an institution of higher learning and education, but also provides an education abundant with service and experience to a diverse community of learners. As our students, staff, faculty, alumni, and community members explore the university's campus, please remember to respect the land and take note of the natural beauty. Remember that ancestors rest below pathways and in other less traveled areas on our campus. We are here. Let Ka Lai. I will now introduce those members of the platform party who will not be introduced later, and I ask them to please stand as I present you. Dr. John Freire, Interim Vice President of Student Affairs. Ms. Barbara Zappas, Vice President for University Development. Dr. Glenn Nelson, Vice President for Administration and Finance. Ms. Natalie King, Associate Vice President for University Personnel. Dr. Chip Leno, Chief Information Officer. Dr. Brian Corpaning, Associate Vice President for Inclusive Excellence and our Chief Diversity Officer. Mr. John Binkley, Dean of Extended Education. Dr. Dale Grubb, Associate Vice President for Academic Planning and Institutional Effectiveness. Ms. Jacqueline Grallo, Interim Dean of the Library. Dr. Thomas Horvath, Associate Dean for the College of Science and today's Marshal for the Platform Party. Dr. Leslie Williams, Associate Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students. And Mr. David Ledesma, the 22-23 President of the Associated Students. Thank you all for joining us today. You may be seated. Next, I would like to acknowledge the faculty who are here today. The heart of the university is its faculty, and this is certainly true at CSU Monterey Bay. Next, I want to acknowledge the faculty, and I would like to thank them for their sincere commitment to helping our students achieve the success that we celebrate. Faculty, would you please stand so that we can thank you and recognize you? Next, I would like to acknowledge the family members of our graduates who are joining us today. This is your day, too. We applaud the commitment that these families have made to our students. Family members, please stand if you are able or wave so that we can recognize you. Thank you. I want to welcome all of you to this special day in the life of our university. Commencement represents a great milestone, and it is a culmination of years of hopes and big dreams. You made it. Congratulations to the class of 2022. It is often said that the best measurement of the quality of a university is the quality of its graduates. And as I look out on you today, it is clear that CSUMB's reputation is in excellent hands. Our campus, like most campuses, has a tagline that we use in our announcements and our marketing materials. Ours is extraordinary opportunity. The dictionary defines opportunity as a set of circumstances that make it possible to do something. At CSU Monterey Bay, we work to make it possible for all of our students, many of whom are the first in their family to attend college, to achieve a higher education. Those of you who will receive your degrees today walked through the doors that were open to you. You did not miss your opportunity. You put in the hours, you completed the assignments, you went to the study sessions, and in the last 2 years you had to work on Zoom, and you figured out what you needed to do, and you did it. Congratulations to you. This weekend, we are celebrating the accomplishments of a record number of graduates. This weekend, we have 2,345 graduation candidates at the 3 ceremonies we are holding in this brand new stadium. 255 of our graduates took part in our early outreach and support programs, which are designed to help first-generation and migrant students, as well as foster youth. As a university housed on the site of the former Fort Ord, CSU Monterey Bay believes strongly in its responsibility to provide opportunities to our nation's veterans. We have a total of 21 degree candidates who are veterans at our 3 ceremonies, and 10 of them are graduating with honors. Will our graduates who are veterans please rise so that we may salute your service to our country? Our graduates also come from 25 different states and from 35 countries. Those who came the farthest came from Kenya and 3 graduates from Malaysia. Whether they come from Marina or Malaysia, each of our students has his or her own unique story of accomplishment, and I would like to highlight just a few of them. Hannah Jacinto came to the United States in the 7th grade. Actually, if you're here, Hannah, please stand. Hannah came to the United States in the 7th grade after living in Japan for 9 years, and she struggled with language acquisition with no support or guidance. She came to Monterey Bay with a goal of understanding other cultures and worldwide views through her undergraduate studies. Today, Hannah graduates with her degree in Japanese language and culture. In her capstone project, Hana examined how Japanese and American students perceive the changes in their identity and behavior during their language and culture studies. She is planning to continue her studies in graduate school and earn a PhD with the goal of becoming a Japanese language and linguistics professor. We wish you the best, Hana. Olivia Juarez, where are you, Olivia? Let me tell you about Olivia. Olivia enrolled at CSU Monterey Bay, eager to show everyone that she could excel within the field of academia and ready to set goals and expectations for herself. Today, she graduates with a degree in global studies. Her capstone project analyzed the possibility of a connection between post-colonialism and a shared sense of violence in 4 settler states, the U.S., Mexico, Canada, and Israel. Olivia has been accepted into the UC Berkeley School of Law, and she plans to pursue a legal career focused on international water policy and indigenous local water rights. Congratulations, Olivia. Megan Morrison, are you here, Megan? Megan is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Humanities and Communication with a minor in Japanese language and culture. Through the Humanities and Communication major, Megan became a strong writing tutor at the Cooperative Learning Center, and she was able to help her peers achieve their own academic success. During her research, Megan analyzed Asian American media, how well it communicated, and a holistic representation of the Asian American experience, and her work is now being used as a sample in several humanities and communication courses. Megan's educational and career goals are to pursue a certificate in teaching English as a second language or foreign language and eventually earn a master's degree in the field of rhetoric and English and become a professor. Best of luck to you, Megan. Corina McKinley. Where is Corina? Corina grew up in Salinas, California, and is earning her degree in psychology with a minor in social work. Corina has demonstrated a commitment to bridging social justice, rigorous study, and service invested in the local communities through her work as a Koretz Scholar and Service Learning Student Leader, and she is co-facilitator in local high school classrooms, helping to guide students through assignments to expand their critical thinking and develop critical consciousness. Corina plans to become a licensed social worker and focus on child welfare through counseling and policy work. Her goal is to earn a PhD to deepen her capacities and serve the community. Congratulations, Corina. And now it gives me pleasure to welcome to the podium your alumni representative, Mr. Patterson Emesibe, to the podium.
Tall people problems. The one who said that's right, he's probably like 6'5". Thank you, Rewind. Take 2. Thank you, Provost Kentarjev. Did I say that correctly? I did well? Good. Can we get some snaps for the Provost? Snaps for the Provost. Graduates. Ooh, can y'all go louder? Graduates. On behalf of the Alumni Association, I extend you our congratulations for this significant accomplishment. On 3, let's all say we made it. 1, 2, 3. I like the linger. First of all, over your CSUMB journey, you've overcome a global pandemic, snaps, virtual classes, social injustices, and chaos beyond what any generation has experienced. Please brush your shoulders off. That's right. That's right. You two in the front are brush your shoulders off. Come on, the janitor will get the dirt later. Second of all, you're the first graduating class after the pandemic. That's right. We outside. and the first to graduate at this brand new soccer field. Thank you, Monterey Bay Football Club. We appreciate you. Raise your hand if you're happy this isn't on Zoom. Yeah, even some family members in the back, they're like, thank you, thank you. Me too, because we're all Zoom fatigued. Thank you for being here to celebrate yourselves, your graduation, and your future. On your seat, you'll find an official CSUMB alumni pin. Some of you are still sitting on them. Please wear it with pride as a symbol of your lifelong connection to CSUMB and the memories and the accomplishments you've made here. I'm so proud of y'all. I'm not crying, it's the mocos in my eyes. You now join the ranks of over 24,000 fellow CSUMB alumni members throughout the country and the world. As members of the Alumni Association, we want to give back to you. We will invite you to Warrior Games. Okay, there are no Warrior fans here. Okay, they showed up late, like Game 7. Okay, Giants games. Oh, there are Dodger fans in here? Sharks games. Aquarium visits, winery events, and mixers to network, catch up, and socialize. We will plan everything. All you have to do is show up. And wave your hands in the air if you like the sound of that. Parents in the back, you are not invited, but I love the enthusiasm. Some of the parents are like, no, we're coming. And some of those are Dodger fans. Wherever you go, stay connected. Make sure you update the Alumni Association with your personal email because you never know when you'll run into a fellow otter. I know many of you in this room have received scholarships along your CSUMB journey. There are others of you who have given back to the university to ensure that future and current students receive scholarships. On behalf of the Alumni Association, we thank you for your generosity to current and future otters. If you want to give back or pay it forward, visit donate.csumb.edu/senior-class-gift. I don't see any phones out. I'm sure many of you have heard the phrase, the friends you make will be the things you do. So let me ask you this. If your friends do nothing, then you will do? Okay, this side gets degrees. This side, talk to me after the commencement. But if your friends go and change the world, you will change the world as well. I want you to know that you're that friend of CSUMB that will change the world. That change has happened today in your core as you receive this degree, in your families and your chosen families who came to support you, in the communities you are placed in to do work, leaving them better than you found it, and as a part of the vision statement of the university. And over time, the ripple effects will change the world. And that will be a part of your legacy. Cherish the friendships you've made at CSUMB and with CSUMB because we will change the world together. And we will write about it in the CSUMB alumni newsletter, so stay tuned. Lastly, I want you all to know that you're strong in both obvious and secret ways. I don't think that hit right because none of y'all started snapping. So I'm going to say that one more time. I want to hear some snaps. You're all strong in both obvious and secret ways. Thank you for acknowledging yourselves. All right, we're almost done. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was good. That was good. But I need it louder. Families, are y'all willing to join in with us? On 3, we're going to say we made it. Everybody. 1, 2, 3. You made it, class of 2022. I look forward to seeing you at future alumni events. I want you all to give big love to one of your audacious, outstanding student speakers from your class that Provost Contarjith is going to introduce. Remember, big love. Actually, can we get a practice go on big love? Big love, go. Perfect. Enjoy the rest of the commencement, and thank you.
Thank you, Patterson. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our student speaker for today's commencement ceremony, Janshan Chen Khalsa. Janshan is a first-generation college graduate receiving her baccalaureate in psychology and graduating summa cum laude. She has been named as the recipient of the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences Dean's Medalist, which is awarded to a student that has made a significant contribution to students or the university, shown leadership, and been a positive agent for innovation and action while maintaining an exemplary academic record. Janshan transferred to CSU Monterey Bay from Hartnell College in 2020 and looks forward to continuing at CSU Monterey Bay as a graduate student in the school psychology program. She grew up in a remote farming village in Guangdong province in China, where she dropped out of high school to support her family. Pursuing her dream to become an educator, she moved to California in 2016, and she hopes to become a school psychologist in order to help diverse student populations get the services that will help them thrive and be successful. Please welcome to the podium Janshan Chen Khalsa.
Good morning, everyone. I'm deeply honored to be here to share my story and reflect upon my experience at CSUMB. First of all, I would like to thank my professors, classmates, and members of CSUMB's faculty and staff that have supported and inspired me. I also want to thank my husband and my family in China, especially my grandma. Although none of my Chinese relatives could join this ceremony, I know they're very proud of me. Thank you. Thank you. I also want to thank all of the friends and families who have come here to celebrate our graduates. These connections give us strength. I used to see teachers as intimidating figures, and I never asked questions if it wasn't necessary. But at CSUMB, I have benefited from excellent faculty support. The professors here are always open to questions and encourage me to step out of my comfort zone. Particularly, I've been successful thanks to the guidance of Dr. Yamashita and Dr. Panova. Learning and working in their labs, I have become a scholar and a researcher, and I even got to present my research findings at the Western Psychological Association Convention in Portland last month. Thank you. While I'm really grateful for the support of my CSUMB family, I want to dedicate this speech to my grandma. I was raised in a poor farming village in Guangdong province, China. During my childhood, I often followed my grandma to the fields. At first, she was unwilling to let me work, but I insisted on helping. She would use a hoe to till the soil, spread the seeds, cover them, and then give them the right amount of water. During harvest season, she would teach me how to use a sickle, showing me how to lift the right length of roots so that the lettuce and bok choy could regrow. I often needed a break, but she could work for long hours. She often told me, with love in her voice, "I hope you don't need these skills to survive like me. I truly hope you can study hard, work hard, and create an easier life for yourself." Although she never went to school and doesn't know how to read, she taught me the meaning of hard work and resilience. As a child, when my grandma would gently touch my face, I could feel the roughness of her hands. I wondered why they were so rough. I later learned that she was too poor to buy gloves to protect her hands. Thank you. It is no wonder that she did not want me to do any farming. But just like her, I developed calluses over the years. I once felt embarrassed about my hands, and because of them, several times I was rejected in my early relationships with boys. But these hands now remind me of my grandma and the values she instilled in me. And I know how proud she would be to see me use these rough hands to receive my diploma today. Thank you. Thank you. I've been lucky to live in the Salinas Valley. Whenever I drive on Highway 101, I see farmers in the fields. Looking at their busy figures, I think about my grandma and the core values of hard work. I really appreciate these people who are trying their best to create a better life, not just for themselves, but also for their families and future generations. Today's ceremony is not only our graduation, it is a celebration of our parents and grandparents as well. We have followed their hopes, tried to live up to their expectations, and applied their personal values in order to succeed. And I know that these values will accompany us throughout our lives. Congratulations, everyone. We made it. May your futures be bright. Thank you.
Thank you, John Chan, for your insightful remarks. I would now like to welcome our Foundation Board Chair, Dr. Betty Saxon.
Good morning, class of 2022. I am touched and inspired by your tenacity, your love, your commitment, and resilience. So on behalf of the board, the Foundation Board of Cal State Monterey Bay, I'd like to congratulate you all. I represent an organization that is out there working on your behalf. We tell your stories to the community, and the community responds in generosity and gratitude. They have your back, even though you didn't know they had your back. So we want to thank you. We congratulate you. And on behalf of the board, the Foundation Board of CSUMB, congratulations again. That was a tough act to follow. Anyway, I have the distinct pleasure and honor of introducing the keynote speaker for today, and that is Dr. Larry Samuels. So please give him a hand.
Good morning. So I get sometimes, my job is I'm Vice President of Strategic Initiatives for CSUMB. And I get asked often, what does a Vice President of Strategic Initiatives do? And I reply, I grow the university. And I do other duties as assigned. Last night, as I was Zooming with my sister in New Zealand, my landline rang. Landline, we used to have to, no, never mind. It was after 10 o'clock, and then I don't know who's calling my house. I look over it, and I go, oh, I know that number. I said, hello, Eduardo. Larry, I have COVID. And so that triggered a whole cascade of other duties as assigned, including writing this commencement address until about 1:30 this morning. So, which y'all know what that's like, right? Because you've done this all the time, right? All right, so and generally our 1:30 work ain't our best, so, but hold on there. So I'm going to start with a story for you, a story about hope and about the ground that you've been walking on for the last several years as you accomplish your goal of graduating from CSUMB. A long time ago, I walked these sidewalks as a 19-year-old service member at Defense Language Institute who had to come over here to get large-scale services because everything over there was small. What was here then was a different world, the world of the Cold War, and a different institution, the former Fort Ord. That institution was a place where people were taught, young people were taught, to conduct war rather than learning how to be conscious citizens, taught to distrust rather than to trust, taught to obey orders rather than question everything. You may not realize it, but during your time at CSUMB, you've been part of a great experiment. The experiment that you have all participated in is ongoing. The turning of swords into plowshares, the transformation of the primary basic training camp for the Korean conflict and the Vietnam War into a public higher education institution intended to breach the lattice curtain between here and the Salinas Valley, and to change the stars for college-going students in the Monterey Bay region and across California. That would be y'all. For you, this is an abstract concept and dated, but for me, this is life. I've lived in CSUMB's service area since I relocated back to California to run Atari's sales and marketing organization in the 1980s. Atari is never mind. And I lived here while I built my career in Silicon Valley, commuting over Highway 17, with my kids going to schools in Monterey and Santa Cruz County. This region is my home, and I'm telling you, CSUMB is the greatest experiment ever conducted here. An engine of hope and transformation for all who come here, for those who choose to teach and research here, and for a county that lost 40% of its economic vitality when Fort Ord closed. Hope. Hope is the fuel of education, the hope to learn, the hope to secure the means to provide for yourself, your family, your community, your world. At the Black Student Affinity celebration last night, which was amazing, Rhonda Wise, a 60-year-old member of CSUMB's 2022 graduating class, amazing, expressed hope and determination to build a stronger community here at CSUMB. And Gwendolyn Woods, okay, I know you're here. Gwendolyn? Gwendolyn? Yeah. Another member of your graduating class, and a mother of 5, challenged her children to follow her example of persistence and hope in pursuing the dream of a college education. When I look into the faces in front of me, I see that same hope, perhaps mixed with a little hope that my speech is not that long or boring, but hope. And 20 years ago, I made a leap of faith and hope, leaving a CEO job at the world's first social network to enroll in a freshman at Cabrillo College. There might be some fellow Cabrillo students here. I did so, I had dropped out of high school, but I was lucky. But I did so in the hope that I could help California public higher education to change some of the dynamics that I didn't think that were as effective as they should be. And that hope, I've learned, had a lot of hubris to it, but also had ambition and a sincere hope for change. More than a decade later, freshly equipped with a PhD from Stanford, I met CSUMB President Eduardo Ochoa, who convinced me that CSUMB was where I should come and employ my talents and try to extend what I saw as an extraordinary opportunity for this region. When I walked onto this campus 6 years ago, my first thought was, I don't know if I would want my kids to go here. There's derelict buildings everywhere, graffiti everywhere. I mean, I got to tell you, the people who started this university and did the first 25 years of work here, walking through derelict blight every day, the students who persisted in the midst of completely inadequate facilities, mad props. Yeah, and so there were derelict buildings everywhere. There were probably 1 million square feet of derelict buildings on campus, and this dilapidated stadium with concrete benches and a paved surface that nobody was doing anything on. We're in that stadium. It is no longer dilapidated. The derelict buildings are gone. This campus is transformed. And our missing host, President Eduardo Ochoa, has been the catalyst for this transformation. He has provided the vision and the hope for what CSUMB could be, and that transformation has been remarkable. Hope, then. And somewhere one of my mentors is yelling, yeah, and lots of hard work, but yeah, hope. Can transform lives, can transform communities, transform institutions, and transform the world. And your job, members of CSUMB's graduating class of 2022, is to take your hopes and unleash them upon the world. You have survived a global pandemic, a nation state with increasing tension and polarization, a 1-week transition between online, or between, in-person and online, that was rough, and faculty, that was rough. A world of mask wearing, a world of social distancing, breakout rooms, dining commons food, yeah. And the rise of TikTok, right? So no one can say that the students sitting here are not prepared for a changing world. They know that better than most of us. So take those experiences, gleaned from your years at CSUMB, and like the school that you're graduating from today, blend them with hope. You'll find that experience, hope, and a little hard work will transform not only your life, but the lives of all around you. In the years to come, our hope is that you'll return to your alma mater and see that the dreams of converting swords to plowshares has continued to transform CSUMB as well as the greater Monterey Bay region. And we further hope that we will see that the dreams that you have formed in your years here on campus have been nurtured and manifested in ways that you might not have expected. I'd like to pause for a second. President Ochoa cannot be here today, but I know that he is watching the live stream. Excuse me. The man has given his life to the CSU system. 30 years, 39 years in the CSU system, 10 years here, service in the Obama administration for the cause of public higher education. In recognition of his leadership, I would ask that we all stand and give him a round of applause. Thank you. And now I'd like to let you know that his hope, our hope, the hope of the faculty here at CSUMB, your family, your community, and your world is that you never stop hoping and never stop dreaming. Thomas Edison tested over 3,000 designs for the electric light bulb before finding a solution that worked. 3,000 failed experiments fueled by continued belief in his own idea and talents and the hope that he would eventually succeed. Look at the campus that you came to and see how it has begun to be transformed even during your time here. A new student union, a newly renovated soccer stadium, a new building for the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, and a budding relationship with Monterey Jazz. So watch out, y'all, some stuff is going down. These all started as someone's hope, someone's dreams. So my final admonition to you as you depart CSUMB, take your hopes and your dreams into the world, allowing some of what you have learned here and the unique talents that you will continue to discover that you possess, and advance those dreams. You are otters. The world is your oyster. Crack that oyster, and the world is yours. And now I'd like to bring back to the stage Catherine Kontarjev.
I have to flip a few pages here because people are forgetting to do that. All right. Thank you, Dr. Samuels. It is now my privilege to recognize students who have earned academic honors. The academic honor achieved by each graduate is identified for you in the program. Academic honors are given to seniors who have demonstrated consistent excellence in the performance of their academic work. Graduates with academic honors are distinguished by the gold cords that they wear. Based on the level of their academic achievement, these graduates are recognized as cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. And I invite these graduates wearing those gold cords to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. At this time, I will be presenting the candidates for degrees. And later in the ceremony, you will file up on stage to receive your certificates, and then we will formally confer your degrees. I would like to ask all the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts degrees to please rise. On behalf of the faculty and the Dean of the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, these graduates are presented as having fulfilled the requirements for their Bachelor of Arts degrees, and they are recommended for appropriate degree conferral. Congratulations to all of you. I would now like to invite Dean Juanita Cole to the podium to present the baccalaureate.
I see you. Oh, this is the part we've all been waiting for. I am pleased to present the graduates of the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences receiving baccalaureate degrees in Cinematic Arts and Technology, Global Studies, Humanities and Communication, Japanese Language and Culture, Music, Psychology. There we go, that's what's up. Social and Behavioral Sciences, Spanish language and Hispanic cultures, and visual and public art. Please come forward as the staff direct you.
Samantha Todd,
Nicholas Rodriguez,
Zach Noble,
Valentine Henry,
Emma Garcia,
Jesus Ponce,
Gabriela Aguilar de la Cruz,
Brenda Jacobo,
Yaneli Navarrete,
Sierra Renee Navarrete,
Jackson Beerbauer.
Emily Callan.
Cassidy Lola Olery.
Evelyn Fernandez.
Angel Valdez.
Kaylin Figueroa.
Elise Mojica.
Daisy Resendez.
Jesus Orozco.
Amelia Parker.
Lily Amador.
Melissa Spandry.
Deani West.
Samuel Tanner.
Nicholas Albrechtson.
Nathan Anthony Peixoto.
Jordan Farley.
Emily Renee Machado.
Addison Lewis.
Cora Tayo.
Jennifer Villalobos.
Eileen Corona.
Vivian Aguilar.
Ophelia Mercedes Parra.
Nikkei Stewart.
Isla Williams.
Madison N. Medeiros.
Pamela Santaoloya.
Emma Brazil.
Jocelyn Carrillo Hernandez.
Lauren Bellamere.
Alan Hett.
Ralphie Ortega Retis.
Itzel Alejandra Godinez Bracamondes.
Dominique Barber.
Natalie Reeser.
Haley Smith Abad.
Jasmine Jill Ruiz.
Brianna Daniela Rivera.
Madison Hutchinson.
Krista Valdez.
Francisco Rodriguez.
Noe Salvador Zepeda.
Christian DeLong.
Rachel Simi.
Ashley Monday.
Kiran Isaac Villetta.
Dina Parks.
Marguerite Rosenden.
Lindsay Koppel.
Daphne Parks.
Marilyn Gonzalez.
Garrett Hembaro.
Dylan Tabler.
Daisy Regalado.
Elizabeth Wiles.
Matthew Scott.
Lily Bartle.
Sofia Otsoy Medrano.
Nathaniel Navarrete Tarango.
Oscar Alejos.
Robert Missler.
Juan Andrade Cardona.
Stephanie Hart.
Rudy Soto.
Kai Brown.
Megan Morrison.
Diana Lopez.
Emily Hemenick.
Anfisa Ratchik.
Marissa McCormick.
Dominique Dodd.
Macy Carney.
Jacqueline Lopez.
Zachary Bejarano.
Sasha Kaliana Mitra Marie Renee.
Christina Ann Matthews.
Ross Blackie.
Lauren Christie.
Travis Harden.
Vanessa Tenna.
Layla Norwood.
Jamana Alamran.
Eduardo Hernandez.
Yazel Herrera.
Trinidad Berenice Morales.
Gabriela Baldonado.
Talman Owens.
Christian Crump.
Brittany Clancy.
Maximo Quintana.
Esteban Ornelas Franco.
Angelica Jaimes.
Maria Selene Cornejo Nava.
Betty Adriana Ramirez Mendez.
Fernando Zavala Jr.
Alvaro Mendoza Alvarez.
Anna Karina Bravo.
Evelyn Guadalupe Romero.
Susana Flores.
Gerhard Gross.
Josephine Cruz Rios.
Fatima Castro.
Celine Rivera.
Mithani Williams.
Joseph Mendoza.
Saeed Boudreau.
Pablo Ceja Rodriguez.
Maria Fernanda Pantoja.
Armando Plasencia.
Jennifer Resendez.
Adriana Montoya.
Jocelyn Chestnut.
Liz Carbajal.
Sylvia Giselle Vallejo.
Priyanka Karki.
Emiliano Ferrell.
Jordan May.
Sydney Wise Wright.
Delia Salcedo.
Tessa Yankee.
Veda Courtney.
Emily Weston.
Jacqueline Estrada.
Benjamin Kuntz.
Molly Brogdon.
Daisy Perez Jimenez.
Giselle Perez Overa.
Jasmine Altamirano.
Molly Sykes.
Emilia Vanessa Diaz.
Kylie Huddleston.
Alyssa Ray Burt.
Senya Mary Enriquez.
Stephanie Osesia.
Elizabeth Saravia.
Tatiana Tingley.
Isaneth Flores Salcedo.
Emma Duncan.
Jasmine Lopez.
Diego Xavier Guadalupe Camacho Lopez.
Jonathan Gutierrez.
Oralia Perez Maldonado.
Tomas Giron.
Chique Okafor.
Cash Setnat.
Selena Escalante.
Ulissa Alvira Ochoa.
Whitney Williams.
Destiny Leva.
Elijah Santana Peña.
Shay Strazeri Holland.
Mohammed Ahmed.
Leslie Rubalcaba.
Aaron Halpert.
Trevor Bogna.
Jeremy Ruiz.
Kristen Rodriguez.
Hannah Jacinto.
Nami Olsen.
Chelsea Hikaru Gabbard.
Asha Kimbrell.
Paige Young.
Jada Williams Tran.
Amaris Lopez.
Trey Kabutaj.
Jordan Hahn.
Nicolas Perez.
Delinda Watkins.
Reagan Lamonto.
Taylor Page Prentice.
Tyshell Johnson Hill.
Samantha Joanna Saldana Castro.
Hannah Larson.
Megan Goodwin.
Danielle Benoit.
Sabrina Hediati.
Sarah Lopez.
Remy Montes de Oca.
Abigail Eaton.
Vivian Velasco Vasquez.
Jasmine Alexis Venegas.
Pedro Cabrera.
Bella Prospero.
Felicity Downs.
Judith Davis Deacon.
Lily Hannah Kubro.
Eliette Esperanza Singleton.
Zachary
Carolina Cisneros.
Jaya Day.
Natalie Gill.
Stephanie Barrera.
Reina Robles.
Gwendolyn Woods.
Bailey Warner.
Mackenzie Dent.
Bernadette Angeles.
Paloma Ronquillo.
Josh Whitaker.
Chase Paparotti.
Arturo Mejia.
Ronald Anthony Rideau Jr.
Lonnie Hawthorne.
Kieran Deep Carr.
Giovanna Rosquez Reyes.
Trinity Ariana Dominguez.
Desiree Paulina Flores.
Alexis AJ Casas.
Julia Ruiz.
Fernando Areguin.
Caleb Emilio.
Elijah Younger.
Kai Fernandez.
Andres Pulido.
Jordan Bain.
Yasmin Ahmad.
Naya Eddington.
Emily Tennyson.
Weihan Lee.
Sanemi Diaz.
Tiger Liu.
David Henson Jr.
William Van Barrick.
Saúl Cardenas.
Diego Hinojosa.
Eric Ortiz.
Kristen Chan.
Eloy Bazaldua.
Ronaldo Jose Martinez.
Jacqueline Madrigal Espinoza.
Sienna Fuller.
Alexis Andrew.
Serena Bonacorso.
Olivia Sentis.
Kaya Ortega.
Eric Nomedel Christensen.
Quinn Comer.
Pedro Campos.
Jeffrey Park.
Angelica Avila.
Scott Lloyd.
Israel Powers.
Jamie Jarris.
Jordan England.
Amanda Liberati.
Mariana Henke.
Symphony Constant.
Austin Mueller.
Rory Groff.
Alexa Perez.
Goggendeep Choon.
Ali Ford.
Vivian Diaz.
Jocelyn Denise Gutierrez.
Valerie Melinda Crane.
Kyle Schofield.
Adam Benuelos.
Jinshan Chen Kalsa.
Julie Ann Camacho.
Selena Zamaron.
Carmen Marino Robles.
Chelsea Ann Lapero Phillips.
Alexa Jones.
Kira Rideout.
Aaron Fitzpatrick Sheedy.
Corbin Buys.
Alexis Flores.
Brisa Gamino.
Camila Aurora Santana.
Lisbeth Jimenez Navarro.
Jessica Esparza.
Marina Castellanos.
Madeline Lombardi.
Olivia Joyce Blaine Wilson.
Lauren Peterson.
Monica Loreto Ramirez Carranza.
Eric Rocha.
Agustin Sorosa Moreno.
Juliana Cook.
Catherine Pimentel.
Alejandro Durantes.
Austin Mendoza.
Damon Conways.
Jaden No.
Allison Worthy.
Marlene Sanchez.
Jacqueline Rico.
Ronnie McLean.
Nick Morales.
Shimmer Bibbins.
Martha Varela.
Christina Cervantes.
Diana Flores.
Samantha Macadon.
Brenna Smith.
Nicole Marie Vasquez.
Aaliyah Dunbar.
Michael Peisnick.
Kayla Ruiz.
Garrett Callahan.
Diana Mora.
Jacqueline Mireles.
Victoria Avery Castro.
Jenna Jabber.
Aransacio Ubar Sanchez.
Sarai Rangel.
Kylie McCann.
Kendall Doomer.
Jared Fernandez.
Richard Esqueda.
Kiara Cox.
Alba Rosas Robles.
Idaiz Eva Garcia.
Miranda Garcia.
Julian Arias.
Maria Alejandra Alvarado.
Rosa Vega Camarena.
Stephanie Carrasco Espinoza.
Brittany Lopez.
Jocelyn Jaregui.
Travis Matthews.
Suzanne Rea.
Adriana Davila Romero.
Aaron Joseph Martinez.
Renee Fuentes Mercado.
Estefania Heredia Alvarado.
Sierra Brandt.
Ava Acosta.
Maria Jasmine Garcia.
Jeanette Moreno Clavel.
Jacqueline Zaragoza.
Jasmine Smith.
Gabriela Giselle Abor.
Maricela Adriana Sotelo Garza.
Claudia Ten Chavez.
Nakia Renee Parker.
Emily Savannah Puga.
Priscilla Amau.
Alexa Noriega.
Courtney Branch.
Carmen Guadalupe Ramirez.
Evan Moncada.
Alina Trujillo.
Citlali Ramirez.
Javier Sedano Jr.
Anthony Camacho.
Briande De La Torre.
Adrian Cisneros.
Esteban Paniagua.
Jamie Neal.
Simon Colette.
Paul Daumert Jr.
Robert Hodges.
April Medell.
Faith Tupin.
Monica Almanza Quintana.
Amaya Espindola.
Brianna Avina.
Megan Deary.
Angel Diaz.
Daniel Miguel Cabrera.
Jose Raúl Vargas.
Leanna Candelaria.
Andrea Gonzalez.
Jimena Vasquez Gonzalez.
Michelle Bonilla Cervantes.
Rachel Price.
Kimberly Christine Cooney.
Gabriela Lopez.
Jalissa Rojo.
Crystal Ortiz.
Cristina Alcantar.
Yaneli Silva.
Nancy Trejo Angeles.
Adriana Andrade Garcia.
Elvia Ponce Chavez.
Ashley Martinez.
Riza Mateth Pilar.
Osiris Arbsland.
Sydney Hubbard.
Alexandra Monique Rios.
Megan Hollowell.
Catherine Vandenberg.
Janessa Fields.
Estela Martinez.
Natalie Cavalli.
Selena Isabel Raygoza.
Lorena Borghetti Jimenez del Shararin.
Carlos Cuevas.
Ashley Alvarado.
Alejandra Perez.
Victoria Burke.
Eileen Hernandez Vega.
Jose Antonio Ramirez.
Chelsea Ashley Jackson.
Nate Ehlers.
Daniel Jones.
Samantha Dunlap.
Arcelia Monroy.
Devin Freeze.
Kimberly Leyva Pineda.
Monica Chavez.
Eduardo Perez.
Julie Montesa Manatad.
Belinda Gonzalez.
Isaiah Mac Farias.
Brooke Parker.
Joanna Masunis.
Valerie Musamesi Gomez.
William Salazar.
Robert Davenport.
Michelle Rodan.
Malin Pinon Dominguez.
Celeste Chavez Lira.
Kimberly Espinoza.
Damie Isabella Barrera.
Rania Ali.
Anilu Rodriguez.
Danielle Zesati.
Jessica Perez Trejo.
Ashley Whaley.
Jessica Chavez Ornelas.
Teresa Colleen Slater.
Anaí Arredondo.
Arlene Hernandez.
Amanda Wilkes.
Cassie Cruz.
Jennifer Wheelhouse. Young man.
Luz Miriam Haro.
Kyle Neely.
Juan Manuel Guzman Jr.
Jareen Crystal Gonzalez.
Karina McKinley.
Isaac Guzman.
Brenda Estrada Nahera.
Lucia Esmeralda Paredes Cerda.
Lizette Garcia.
Gerardo Garibaldo Santana.
Elisa Ortega Martinez.
Jessica Scatini.
Axel Robledo Lopez.
Sydney Jones.
Paola Megana Hernandez.
Jesus Floriano Ramirez.
Moises Manzo.
Esteban Moreno.
Sonia Melissa Armento Lopez.
Gabriela Murillo.
Teresita Hernandez Gallegos.
Sofia Garza Guzman.
Lucas Bugarin.
Daniel Brambila.
Fernando De Jesus Garcia.
Angel Perez Navarro.
Maria Para Galvan.
Paola Barrera Rangel.
Anayeli Dario Abondes.
Lisette Munoz.
Daisy Carolina Camarina.
Elizabeth Vasquez Sanchez.
Iris Herrera.
Maria Rosa Lopez Cruz.
Leonor Aragon.
Gabriela Lisette Zamorata Ramirez.
Ruby Uribe Diaz.
Vanessa Mancias Diaz.
Marta Rios Ramos.
Saraí Jaro Estrada.
Alejandra Islas.
Cassandra Rizzo.
Rodrigo Martinez.
Roberto Jacobo Silva.
So, candidates, I'm wearing two hats today, and I'm going to give you the full treatment. So I'm going to act as provost and then as delegated authority. So now that you have been presented, we will formally confer your degrees. You're already rising, but all of you who are candidates for baccalaureate degrees, please rise. Will the faculty please rise and face the graduates? As Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, and on behalf of the faculty of California State University, Monterey Bay, I present you as having fulfilled the requirements for the designated degree and recommend that your earned degree be conferred. And by the authority vested in me by the State of California, the Board of Trustees of the California State University, and the President of California State University, Monterey Bay, I now confer upon each of you the baccalaureate degree that you have earned with all the attendant rights, privileges, and responsibilities. You may now move your tassel to the left side of your cap. This signifies you have completed your degree, and I congratulate all of you, and ladies and gentlemen, please join me again in recognizing the 26th graduating class of CSU Monterey Bay. I again extend my thanks to all of you for being here today with us as we conduct the recessional. I would ask that the audience please remain seated until the platform party, the faculty, and all of the graduates have exited. You may proceed to the exit as the staff directs you, and please wait until you're directed. Friends and family, you can meet your graduates on the outside of the stadium. Thank you for your participation in this year's commencement exercise. I declare this commencement ceremony as concluded. Thank you and congratulations.